Hello. I have been tinkering on a 1541-2 here with a magic eraser, and it does make any old computer, and you know what, it really works on anything. Add a little water, rub it on, and the scunge of time goes away. Better, and no cleansers, no bleach, no antibacterial soap or any other thing. Right now, the last thing I really have to do is kind of very gently go at the front here. And you know what, it doesn't take long. It's just, there's a lot of crevices here. You just very gently give a little tweak, and you know, it's kind of like, well, I mean, if you've got a whole bunch of yellowing, it's not going to do anything for that, but it'll still get whatever dirt there is. Now I'm going to do something. No, I'm not. I'm going to close the door to try and get the little bit right here, where the door thing would get in the way. And I do see a little, maybe evidence of smoke. Anyway, these areas get handled. So I'm just very gently going over the front. And you know what? It looks so much better. And that's really all it takes. As I said before, you know, I've tried, you know, spraying, trying to get something to sit just so, and leaving cleaners and cleansers and stuff sitting there to work. And it doesn't do nearly as good a job as this. It just doesn't. And for some areas, if there really is something of significance, you might have to rub hard. And you know what? These things will wear out. They'll fall apart. Not the drive, the magic eraser. But still, things look so much better. Like right now, there's something here. I don't know what it is. So I'm putting some extra force on this one area. It's just, who knows, some little scunge thing. And I'll even take my fingernail to it. But really, just incredible the difference. You know, I'm going to find, so this was not too terribly dirty, but dirty. Oh, by the way, the feet were filthy, but you know, just a couple of strokes, and they were lovely. Beautiful. They were. Anyway, the thing I have to do now with this is, when I was handling it, I noticed there's something making a noise inside. Now, it doesn't sound terrible. It really doesn't. But still, you don't want something to cause trouble. I would bet it's either a disc label, or there were these things on most discs called hub rings that made the hub ring a little stronger, because of course the disc drive mechanism would be closing on it. So it was just a little added protect, but I bet you it's a label. I don't know. I just don't know. But I will find out. If I can find, there we go. So 4 Phillips screws are typically what keep these together, and of course I don't want to lose any of these. So I will tip this over ever so gently onto the desk here. two have come out. The others have not. There's one. Okay, three have come out. I guess I need to do a little more on this one. I do not want to lose it. Ah, okay. So 4 screws out. And then there may be some. No, there's not. Check it out. Ha! Indeedy. There is a picture of a young man, and he seems to have been in grade 6. You know what? And looking, there's a mark on here, like perhaps this was in the mechanism. So remember, this drive did not work. Now I'm not going to show you the picture. I don't know how old this picture is. I don't know. But, you know, in case of privacy and everything, because everything, you know, better somebody die than you violate their privacy. Anyway, so I would bet then, perhaps, possibly, well, this was either owned by somebody who somehow they ended up sticking their grade 6 school picture in there, or maybe it was in a school. Anyway, I'll set that aside as a relic. I knew there was something in there. And you know what? Any little something can cause issues. So I'll just give this a little wipe. And now that I have this open, it's not easy to get into this sort of crack normally. And there was some scunge. So I'll give that a little wipe. And I'll go down the side. And I'll very carefully flip it up. Give a little wipe in there. And shaboom. There you have it. A 1541 2. Lots more compact than the original 1541. The original 1541, there was a drive mechanism much like this, and this might even work in it. It might. But the circuit board was really as big, like it went over top. It was big as the whole unit. It was. We may see one of those soon. So let me look here. Okay, I have the 4 screws. I put the top back into place. Oh, there's a little mark there. Was that me? Yes, it was. That's one thing also about a magic art. It's not a bad thing to dry things afterwards. Or certainly give them a chance to sit and dry. Because, you know, water will pick things up a little bit. So, we'll drop the screws in. If I could find them. There they are. And that one does not feel like it's in. When you drop them in, you would like to think that they go into the holes. But that doesn't seem like it did either. Oh no, that one's twisted. Oh, that's maybe not bad. Alright. I'll try this one. Yes, this one feels like it has gone in. And once again, you know, there's that old saying, you crank on it till it snaps and then back off half a turn. Well, there may be metal inserts or there may be plastic or whatever, so just, my thing is I screw things in until they are nicely snug, whatever that means, but I don't reef on them. Now this one has not gone in nice, so I will try again. And I will look. Okay, it looks, basically if it, you know, if the thing is sort of sideways, you'd see more of the screw. It's not happening. But if it has fallen into the hole, which is of course right in the middle, it's all good. So here, this was an ugly little fellow not so long ago. And now, and I may try and, under some better lighting conditions, have another look and look for anything else I can find. But really, compared to what he was, he is quite magnificent. And it works. And it may be, remember when I first started tinkering on this, it wouldn't work. I bet you this grade 6 picture that I can see and you can't was in the way. And somehow putting a disc in and out moved it. I would bet. Anyway, so yes, it is always a good thing to look inside, because you never know what could be living in there or have lived in there. I just wish, just as I look here, this side here looks, this crevice looks a little worse than, I don't know why, because I looked at it, it didn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look bad now. But, you know, I'll just get one last little swipe on there. Alright. Excellent. So, look inside things, check things out, document. This paper is too big for this, so I will fold it. Aha, I take. So now normally I would just set this on here, but I really am going to try and get some stuff cleared off of here, because I have some other things to look at, and I need the space. So this one is going to go somewhere else. Not up there. No. Anyway, thank you for being here. Always look inside, you just never know. And until we meet again, bye for now.